Hey guys, this is Miss Marshall. Just to go back over how to do some of the worksheets on domain and range. Domain and range is a concept that you learned in Algebra 1. Domain goes with the x value, range goes with the y value. And you should have learned something that's called a vertical line test from Algebra 1. So let's go over this first worksheet. First thing I'm being asked to find is the domain. So when I look for my domain, I'm looking for all of my x values. So I've got -2, -1, 1, and 4. Notice that I didn't write 1 twice, and I didn't do that because you don't need to write the numbers twice. My range is going to be my y values. So again, I have -2, +1, 0. Again, I have another +1 that I don't need to write, and another -2 that I don't need to write. Now, when we're looking at a function is considered to be what's called a one-to-one relationship. And so my x values cannot repeat. So I can't ever have the same x value used. If I do, then it is not a function. So if we look at this, I had a -1, and then I had a +1 here and a +1 here. They repeated in my domain, so this is not a function. If we look at number 2, the domain is going to be -2, 0, +2, and +3. Nothing repeated. Let's go ahead, let's look for our range values. Our range values are 3, 1, -1, and -2. Now, when we go back to answer the question, is the relation a function? No x value ever repeated, so this one is a function. For number 3, to look for our domain, we're looking at our x values. So we've got a -4, we've got a -1, we've got 0, we've got a +1, we've got a +3, and we've got a +5. For our range, we're looking for our y values. So we have a -3. I'm just working my way up. We have 2 zeros, but we only need to write one of them. We have a 3, and we have 2 4s, but we only need to write one of them. Now, when you have a graph, it's real easy to determine if you have a function because you're just drawing vertical lines to see if it ever crosses more than one at a time. And here I only cross 1 point at a time, so this is a function. If it passes the vertical line test, it is a function. So for number 4, let's look at our domain values. I've got a -4. I've got 2 -2s, but I'm only going to write 1. I've got a 0. I've got a 1 and a 3. For my range, go to my lowest point. I've got a -1. Working my way up, I got a +1. I've got a 2. I've got a 3. I've got a 4. And I've got a 5. Now, looking again at my vertical line test, if I draw a line right here, guess what? It crosses more than 1 point at a time. So the answer for this one is no, it is not a function. All right, for number 5, this I just want to know whether the relation is a function or not. So I'm going to use my vertical line test. If I draw vertical lines, am I ever going to cross my graph, the blue graph, more than once? Nope. So for this one, my answer is yes, it passes the vertical line test. Here I can draw a line here. It crosses it twice. If it crosses it twice, then no, it is not a function. For number 7, if I draw a vertical line, just looking at it, I can draw one here, It crosses it twice, so no, this is not a function. If I draw a vertical line anywhere on here, I won't cross my graph but at one place. So this one is yes, it is a function. For number 9, we're going to find the requested information. So I'm going to use this equation, and everywhere that I have an x, I'm going to plug in -2. So 3 times a -2 minus 1 equals a -6 minus 1, which equals a -7. This time I'm going to plug a 0 in everywhere I have an x. So 3 times 0 is 0, and 0 minus 1 is a -1. Here I plug 3 in everywhere that I have an x. I get 9 minus 1 is 8. And here I'm going to plug in a 9 everywhere I have an x. I get 27 minus 1. That gives me 26. Now my domain are my x values. So those are what are in here. So 2, 0, 3, and 9 are my domain value. My range values are the values that I found. -7, -1, 8, and 26. Then for number 10, I'm going to take this, and this is just another way of asking the same thing that we did over here in problem number 9. So I'm going to use this equation, and I'm going to plug these numbers in. So I have a -4 squared plus 2. 16 plus 2 gives me 18. I have a -2 squared plus 2 is equal to 4 plus 2, or 6. I have 1 squared plus 2 is equal to 1 plus 2, or 3. And then I have 5 squared plus 2 is equal to 25 plus 2, or 27. This is my domain. They asked me for my range, so my range, I just simply write all of the answers that I got when I plugged it in. 18, 6, 3, and 27. Hope this helped on this particular video.